Somebody special that I have never met just sent me a beautiful end of the year gift. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Before I tell you what the gift is, let me tell you that this is the greatest book on earth, the Holy Bible. It influences the philosophy of 2.2 billion people on earth, and whether you believe it or not, it's important that you read it if you really want to understand how the world works, okay? I'm not saying religiously, just read it cover to cover. Okay, it is the book that has sold the most copies. But after this book, the second greatest book that every single person that has ever read it has confirmed that this is the second greatest book after the Bible, is this book I just received as a gift. And there's an interesting story inside it. It is called Brothers Karamazov. Strange name, but every single person that have read this book have said that it's the greatest book ever written, and they always recommend it. I've been looking for this book in Nigeria, no way. So I just received it, special gift from someone that shipped it to me. It was written by a Russian, all right, and translated to English. There are about 3 different translations, but people say that this is the best translation. Okay. So if you can order it somewhere. If you're in Kenya, it's easily available on Kenyan Jumia and I think Konga, Kenya, but I can't find it in Nigeria. It was shipped to me. To tell you how big this book is, they say it's 600 pages. Okay, compare it to the size of the Bible. This is the Bible. This is the book. As you can see, it's very huge. It's the size of a dictionary, and very legibly written. If somebody ever told me that there is a greatest book on earth, best believe I'm going to read it. So it's about a father and 3 of his sons. Okay, I'm not going to give you the full details because I've only read the summary outside. They say that it's a novel. Okay, but then the discussion between the father and the son and each of the sons is what makes the book great. And they say the book is life-changing. Just if you finish reading it, like, everybody's life can be divided into 2. The life they were living before they read this book, all right, Brothers Karamazov, and the life they were living after. So that's why I really wanted to get this book. I'm going to start it. I'm not a fast reader. Some people can read really fast, all right? I'm not a fast reader, so it's probably going to take me months to finish. But I know somebody that finished it in 6 weeks. I know some people can do it in a much shorter time. And then they said it's not really about, the author did not really finish this book. He died while still writing it. So even though the book is this big, the author died while still writing it. But most people say that the ending is still really amazing, even though the author did not finish it, that they liked it that way. They wouldn't have loved him to finish it because it would have had a different ending than it had. Brothers Karamazov, okay, by Fyodor Dostoevsky. That's a Russian. So I want to ask you, if somebody sent me something special like this, what have you sent me for Christmas, and New Year? If you really benefited from any of my videos, if anything I've ever said or done really benefited your life, what do you have for me? I'm on Instagram if you want to chat me up personally. Maybe you want to ginger my account. This is Real Dave Partner on Instagram. If you want to find my details, inbox me, all right, and shop me. I hope you get this book if you can get it. If people, like the smartest people on earth, read this book and tell you it's the greatest ever, go get it. Now I'm going to suggest some similar books. Since you're going to be ordering online, it's better you order them together. There's a book called The Book of 5 Rings by Musashi. That's his name. So it's an ancient book written by somebody that lived hundreds of years ago, a swordsman. He became the greatest swordsman in Japan. So in his older years, he had about 63-0, all victories. In his older years, he decided to retire into the mountains and write a book. They say that book is also hands down the greatest book on earth by Musashi. All right, so it's as big as this Book of 5 Rings. People say it's life-changing. All right, once you read it, your life from the moment you read it going forward becomes totally different. Another book is The Idiot. The Idiot, I think it's another Russian author. You should order it too. It's big too, and some people who have read The Idiot want to come back and read it over and over again. The smartest people I know have read it 2-3 times. Imagine a book so good, you have to go back and read it again. Last time I read novels was about 15 years ago, but now I'm going to read one more novel, and I'll let you know how it turns out. Okay, so reach out to me on Instagram and do what you have to do. All right, so we enter the new year in grand style. Thank you very much. See you guys.